Howdy, howdy, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you're as excited to be here as I am because tonight we are going to be taking a peek at the Mount Ebal or Ebal Church and Cemetery. Um, I don't know much about the location other than it is a small but very old church. I believe it was built in the 1800s. I'll put the exact date and any other facts that I find online right there or somewhere on the screen, anyways. But also, some terrible, unfortunate news. The EMF detector that I usually use in a lot of my episodes has gone MIA. I do not know where it is right now. I've been looking for it. So for this episode, at least, we're gonna have to kind of go without it. But either way, I'll have it sometime soon. I'll probably find it after I get done recording this episode. That's how things like that usually happen. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into tonight's episode. All right, guys, here we are, Mount Ebal Church. Um, Sorry about the poor lighting quality. I can see it already in here that I'm gonna have to figure out a way to run a light on this thing, but let's go ahead and get into it. All right, here she is. She's definitely a beautiful church, that's for sure. Okay, let's see if I can get a good shot of this. Mount Ebal, 1883, has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. Mount Ebal Methodist Protestant Church was founded by a small group of faithful men and women in this location in 1871. This structure replaced a small log meeting house. Is that a cicada? No, that looks like a cicada. That's pretty wild. I bet you, if anything else has been replaced, I guarantee you that is original. We're gonna be so lucky. No shot. Well, I definitely wish I would have had my EMF detector for this place. We'll have to do a comeback on this location here for sure. Wow, this is beautiful. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or not. I would imagine I'm probably not. And I have not gotten permission. In fact, I do not know who owns this place, so I'm going to be very respectful. Favorite songs and hymns. Sharp notes, shape notes. I can't play piano no more. That's a beautiful piano, though. This entire place is beautiful. Let me pull out my flashlight so I can actually. And that is an amazing heater right there, wood stove. Well, I don't have an EMF detector here, so we're going to do this the old school way. Apart from fancy cameras and flashlights, but if there's anybody here, I am here to record this beautiful church. I mean you no harm. If you would like to speak to the camera, you may do so now. Heard a knock just then, but I'm pretty sure that was just a second pop that happened with me walking around. I'm pretty heavy. Yeah, this floor is just Very, very old. Do one more pan around for good measure. Alrighty. Make sure we leave this back closed to try and not be disrespectful here. Always try and leave places like I found it, because you never know what someone has going on at a location that they're taking care of. Oh wow, this place had power at one point. I wonder how long ago it was this building was actually still being used. I wonder if that used to be a well that's filled in. It was probably just like a fire pit, honestly. There she is. Oop. Got one of my flashlights. Bear with me here, guys. As in typical fashion, I came a little unprepared. And like I said in the intro, I have no idea where that EMF detector went. I'm sure I'll find it, like, as soon as I get home. But it's no biggie. You don't need it to have fun. Something like that. I wonder if those are old outhouses. I would imagine they are. Minnie M. Dow, something, something, Dora Sexton, May 1st, 1895 to February 1st, 1912. Age 16 years and 9 months. We trust your loss will be her gain. That is a strange grave there. Dora E. Cicero H. Sexton. Last names, I'm assuming. Dora lived from November 27th, 1868 to June 8th, 1936. And Cicero lived from July 7th, 1867 to October 3rd, 1931. It's a very beautiful little graveyard, that's for sure. Gibson. I don't know how I feel about this little camera stick thing. To be honest, it's pretty cool, but it's weird to get used to. Has the camera a little bit further in front of me than I'm used to. There's a stick on top of this stone. I don't know if someone did this or not. I don't know if there's a reason for it, but I imagine not. So I'm gonna take that off. Probably flew off of a tree. I'm assuming what I'm getting now is some of the older graves. William Sexton, born October 30th, 1813, died December 14th, 1900, aged 87 years and 1 month and 14 days. I didn't see that part first. Mary P.S. Sexton, born May 9th, 1813, died April 18th, 1891, I think is what that says. Yeah, 1891. Aged 77 years, 11 months, and 9 days. Some pretty good record keeping for back in the day. Thomas Tennyson Garner, July 22nd, 1919 to November 3rd, 1974. Oops, sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah, that's better. That's weird. I don't like how the flashlights do that. Some of these graves are really hard to get a good view on. Vaden Garner, September 7th, 1908 to July 26, 1922. We will meet again. Let's see if I can't reach down here. Those are in the ground, so I guess those were, yeah. Okay. Well, this is definitely a very beautiful place, that's for sure. I think I read this one already. James Sexton, September 11th. Looks like they added one too many. Yeah. 11th or the 10th or... Oh, no, okay. I see, that's a T. I thought they... Okay. September 10th, 1844 to January 21st, 1908, I think. Yeah, some of these are definitely very old. Thompson. I don't want to walk on your gravel, Mr. or Mrs. Thompson. A.B. Thompson. His wife, Dicey Morris? Digi Morris? I'm not entirely sure, to be completely honest with you. I have noticed, like an update with these headlamp flashlights. They like to kind of dim on their own after a little while, so you gotta turn them back off and on to get them back to the fullest, like, setting. Big spider. Let's see. There we go. I guess y'all can probably see that a little bit better. God be with you till we meet again, in memory of those whose ashes are scattered here. Swanee William Sexton, November 5th, 1955 to February 6th, 2014. Arnold Bruce Lovell D. I'm guessing that means minister after that, and then EDD. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone in the comments knows, please let me know. He lived from November 30th, 1950 to July 16th, 2016. That's a very beautiful headstone right there. It's very large. I know the flowers are dead, but I'm still gonna put the jar back up right. He'll probably fall back down anyways, but this is definitely a very beautiful church, that is for sure. Well, I guess I'll go back in one more time before we end the video. If I can get in without making a mess and knocking my flashlight around and all that. Well, to the people who are at rest here, I would just like to say, again, this is a very beautiful, beautiful establishment that's here, or building, I mean, very beautiful church here. That's right, that doesn't work. But thank you for letting me look at the building and kind of walk around your graveyard. Oh, someone left $1 there. Well, I think I got some change in my pocket actually. That's my tribute for letting me look around to the church. The Methodist hymnal. I'm not gonna continue to mess up that book. That probably hasn't been touched in years. But as I was saying, to the people that rest here and helped build this church and currently reside here, thank you again for letting me play with your piano also. And it's a very beautiful church. If you'd like to say anything, you can come up to the camera and talk to it. I'm going to sit down on one of these pews here and give a moment of silence. All right, again, I'm going to give the people at rest at this beautiful church a moment of silence if they wish to speak to the camera and say anything to me or the viewers. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up. Alrighty. Well, that concludes our moment of silence, guys. We're gonna head outside and we're gonna take one more look around and wrap this video up. Alrighty. And okay. That spooked me. Just the way the wood was wrapping. As I was saying before I interrupted myself, I know I've said this about 200 times now to the camera, but this is an extremely beautiful church. If the people who currently own this place happen to come across this video, which I doubt that they will, I would just like to say that thank you for keeping this amazing piece of history like up and clean and nice. Trying to zoom out there. There we go. But thank you for keeping this place maintained, because this is very beautiful. And also, sorry for this, man. Love you.